AITA for allowing my niece and nephew to destroy the house by not disciplining them after my sister-in-law specifically instructed me not to discipline them. My brother Casey 32 years. Is much older than me 17 years. He's married to my sister-in-law Mandy 36 years. And they have 2 kids, my nephew Nick 3.5 years. And my niece Maya 2 years. Mandy recently asked my parents if I could babysit Nick and Maya, since Mandy wanted to visit her mom and the original babysitter canceled last minute. I had never babysat Nick or Maya before. I honestly don't have any real experience in babysitting kids under 5, but my parents begged and offered to pay me, so I agreed. Babysitting Nick and Maya was a nightmare. They acted like they had never been told no or been forced to behave in their entire lives, drawing on the walls with crayons and markers, trying to flush bath toys down the toilet, throwing themselves on the floor and screaming for candy. The list goes on and on. I called Mandy explaining what Nick and Maya were doing and that I was having them stand in the corner for a timeout. Mandy ended up coming home early, but not to deal with Nick or Maya. Instead, Mandy was angry with me and told me that I wasn't allowed to discipline them because I'm not their mother and need to learn my place. The next weekend, last Friday, Mandy begged me to babysit Nick and Maya because she said she wanted to visit her mom again and couldn't find another babysitter. My parents had me agree and Mandy told me again that I was not allowed to discipline Nick or Maya. I'm pretty sure this is the real reason why she couldn't get an actual babysitter for Nick and Maya. Since Mandy said I couldn't discipline them, I decided to do as I was told. I watched them to make sure they didn't try to run away from home or anything, but otherwise left Nick and Maya to their own devices. The house was obviously a wreck by the time Mandy got home. Mandy was furious with me and tried convincing my parents not to pay me. My parents still paid me since a deal is a deal, but they said they were disappointed me with because even though Mandy's no discipline rule was silly, I had a dozen better ways of keeping my niece and nephew occupied using an activity like crafts or hide and seek instead of being spiteful, immature and just letting them destroy the house. Casey hasn't said anything about it, but he is kinda an absentee father, to be honest. He spends most of his time at work. When he is home, he kinda just acts like the fun uncle while Mandy does the actual parenting. I'm looking for unbiased perspectives on here. AITA edited to fix the weird spacing.